Hello, my name is Sarah Smitter, and I'm going to talk to you about an emerging technology called augmented reality. Here is just a brief overview of the information that I will cover throughout this presentation in relation to augmented reality. We'll let you know what augmented reality is, how augmented reality works, give a brief history of the important people that have played a role in the creation of augmented reality, as well as give a current status of augmented reality where it is now, give a few examples, and I'll list my references that were used throughout this presentation. Finally, I will go over my group's information where we went over new and emerging technologies. So what is augmented reality? Augmented reality, otherwise known as AR, is a variation of virtual environment, known as VE, or virtual reality, known as VR. Virtual reality technologies completely immerse a user inside a synthetic environment, and while immersed, the user cannot see the world around them. In contrast, augmented reality is taking digital or computer-generated information, whether it be images, audio, video, and touch, or haptic sensations, and overlaying them in a real-time environment. Augmented reality technically can be used to enhance all 5 senses, but its most common present-day use is visual. Unlike virtual reality, augmented reality allows the user to see the real world with virtual objects superimposed upon or composited with the real world. Therefore, AR supplements reality rather than completely replacing it. Now that you have a little better understanding of what augmented reality is, let's go over some of the information about the technology itself and learn about all the pieces that make augmented reality work. There are a number of necessary components to make the whole process work, as well as different types of platforms that can be used for augmented reality. Here is a summary listed on the screen of the core components needed for both fixed and mobile environments. The first listed is hardware, which can consist of computers, either a PC or mobile device, a monitor or display screen, a camera, a tracking and sensing system such as GPS, a compass or accelerometer, a network infrastructure, and a marker. A marker is a physical object or place where the real and virtual environments are fused together. This is what the computer identifies as the place where digital information is to be presented. Another component is software, such as an application or program that runs locally, maybe a web service or a content server. These are 2 very important components for augmented reality and allows them to work. Throughout my research for augmented reality, I have found many talented and dedicated people who have done wonderful things with augmented reality with far less of a technological advantage that we enjoy during the present day. Here, following the next slide or 2, are some of the important dates and people that I found that helped make AR what it is today. The first listed was for 1962, where Morton Hellig designed a motorcycle simulator. This is one of the earliest known examples of immersive multisensory technology that had visuals, sound, vibration, and smells. 1975, Myron Kruger created an augmented reality system which allowed users to interact with virtual objects for the first time. 1992, Tom Caudell and Dave Mizell are credited with coining the term augmented reality. And then in 1996, Yoon Rikmito develops an augmented reality prototype called Navicam and advances the idea of the 2D matrix marker. These markers are currently still in use today. Here in 1997, augmented reality finally receives its own definition of what it is and how it can be characterized, thanks to Ronald Azuma. He found that augmented reality must be defined by the listed 3 characters. It must combine real and virtual properties, It must be interactive in real time, and it must be registered in 3D. In 1999, the company Total Immersions founded its first augmented reality solutions provider. And then in 2000, Rittmeyer and Schmalzstig created a mobile multi-user AR system. Augmented reality continues to develop over the decades and works its way into the modern technological landscape of today. It is worth noting some of the ways that augmented reality is being used at this time. Currently, car companies use augmented reality to give virtual 3D tours of their products. Have you ever gone shopping for a vehicle and wanted to know what everything looked inside? That's AR. How about Lego? Lego uses augmented reality to provide an animated version of the completed Lego set. So you can go on there and find out what it is supposed to look like. And then the N building in Tokyo shopping district uses augmented reality that allows shoppers to get real-time information. This is one of the most technologically advanced buildings in the world. It allows information to be provided to shoppers and employees, such as tweets, decorations provided through augmented reality, as well as what's inside the building and what's happening. And also, motion picture companies use augmented reality to promote movies. Some of the movies that have augmented reality used in their commercials are Iron Man, Transformers, and Star Trek. All of that updated technological 3D used on TV, that's augmented reality. Here is a more popular list of examples that use augmented reality. How about Google Sky Map for starters? It's an application on most people's phones that allows you to point the phone at the sky no matter if it's day or night, and it will show you the constellations throughout the galaxy. Layer is a company that is a global leader in augmented reality and interactive print that helps to bridge the gap between the print and digital worlds. Layer has many of the world's top brands that it provides services for, such as Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, General Mills, Anheuser-Busch, Elle, Glamour, Honda, and BMW, just to name a few. There's also a application called Spot Crime, which allows you to look at your local area and let them know about certain criminal activities in your area, or look up other activities that have already been reported. How about Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go was a huge sensation in 2016 and still has a large following throughout the world. Pokemon Go allows you to catch Pokemon in the real world through augmented reality technologies. And then the L'Oreal makeup application allows you to see yourself with certain applications of makeup first before trying them. Here is just a brief list of references that have been used for further information if you need it in regards to the information that was provided throughout today's presentation on augmented reality. As part of the Emerging Technologies group project, we were to have a Google Hangout and discuss our topics for what we were choosing for our own emerging technologies. I learned that 3 of my group members were going to be having different emerging technologies in the medical field. The first being stomach ulcers and the technology used to determine side effects and causes. Another would be virtual reality that is used in cognitive therapy in order to overcome fears. And then lastly, the advancement of cancer research in order to find a cure through emerging technologies. Thank you for watching.